Just another beautiful day in the neighborhood here at the campground. Been here a few weeks and Debbie's here, the lady that I interviewed in Arizona who has two homes, one here in Michigan for the summer and her winter months in Arizona. Wow, does it get any better than that? And asked her if we could do a little update how she's doing and living out her beautiful summer months here at the campground in Michigan. Hers is the third home down here as soon as you turn in from the registration. And I've already been here a few weeks, like I said. And we're gonna go see if she's home and maybe do a little tour. It's gonna be fun. Hope you'll join me or join us. This park model right here. Let's see who's on the porch. Hey Gracie, Ginger. Nice to see you all again. You know who I am. It's okay. Are you the watchdogs? Where's your owner at? Linda here, Serene and Simple Life. Hello all you Serene and Simple Life peeps. In God we trust, right? We support our local police. That's awesome. Let's see if Debbie's home. I do believe because we set this up. Unless something's changed on her end. Hey there, guys.
Hi.
How are you? Hi, Debbie.
Ginger, no, don't. Hi.
Nice to see you again. Come on. Yeah, can we talk a little bit?
Sure.
I love your porch.
Oh, I love my porch too.
Oh my gosh.
That's one thing. I have two places that both have beautiful outside space to sit and relax and stuff. You know, my Arizona one has it in the back, kind of. This one's more in the front. But just having this outside space, what a beautiful day. I mean,
Oh, I know.
Bright breeze, perfect temperatures.
I know. Does it get any better than that?
Not better than today. No.
Yeah, well, I'd like to do a little catch up with you so the
Sure.
audience can find out how you've been doing and what you're up to here in Michigan.
Sure.
Yeah, I love to do interviews on porches too. So, yes, Ginger was in the last show, right?
Right. Ginger. Come on.
So, okay, so we're here in Michigan,
Right.
and this is Covenant Hills Campground, right?
Right.
So,
Right.
yeah, Debbie, so
This
tell
is
me,
my summer home.
okay, tell me how it's been going.
Oh, it's been going great. I just love Michigan in the summertime. I mean, it's so green and so beautiful and so peaceful. Or, I don't know. I just love it here.
Yeah, it's a really cool contrast between Arizona,
Yeah.
and I want everyone to go back and watch that video. It'll be in the description. You gave us a nice backdrop of, you know, your Arizona home, and we did a little
Right.
tour there.
Right.
And now, I don't know, 6 months or more later, here you are in Michigan.
Right. Isn't that wonderful?
Yes, I'm telling you, I think it's the best of both worlds.
I am so blessed to have both of these places. Yes.
Oh, that's awesome. So, so how many months are you here? And just whatever you want to share.
It's almost 6 and 6, you know, pretty much. I mean, I might be here slightly longer because the weather's, you know, it gets hot in Arizona, so I leave. But
Yeah.
you know, I left like April 10th. I left Arizona and I got back here and it was getting hot, getting in the 90s. I didn't like it. I got back here, it was only in the 50s. I didn't like that either. But you know, there's that little transition period that you just have to roll with. You know.
Right.
So-
Now, you and I had talked earlier that, you know, there's differences between here, not just with the topography and the trees versus the, you know, the cactus and all that, but what's the difference to you between, you know, living in Arizona and living here?
Well, for me, the big difference is the friends and the community. In Arizona, at my RV park there, it's very, very active. There's stuff going on all the time. You know, we're playing bingo, or we're showing a movie, or we're doing crafts, or we're having a campfire. I mean, there's stuff going on every day, and there's a community of people that I'm pretty involved with. Here, it's pretty different than that. You know, everybody kind of keeps to themselves. I mean, we do socialize some, but it's not. There's not anything organized like there is in Arizona, and so it's much slower and quieter, really.
Yeah. So yeah, and so you can, and that's a nice transition. Yeah.
Right.
Now you were telling me about your buddies here. Which do they prefer?
Oh, the dogs definitely love it here better because I mean, look, there's so much space for them to run, and we go. There's a big reservoir. You know, 15 minutes away where I can take them to swim, and so all of that's so much nicer for them. I mean,
Right.
we don't have to
yeah.
worry about little cactus needles in their feet, or you know,
Or the coyotes.
snakes. Yeah, yeah.
Or maybe they would eat the coyotes. I don't know. Which way does that go?
I don't want to find out.
No, no. Yeah, and then, yeah, so, and I know you had showed me some areas. I'm going to do a tour later of the campground where you can just sit in, like, in a nice quiet reprieve, because you are kind of on a, for lack of a better word, a busy street.
Right.
You know,
Right.
and so you go back into the woods a little bit, and they can run there too, right?
Right. There's like lots and lots of trails here for us to go by.
Oh, that's really cool. And, well, what's behind you? You've got something there.
That bag?
Yeah.
That's my inflatable kayak.
An inflatable kayak.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome. So you're planning on?
Right. I just when I get in and out of a kayak, my legs and knees aren't good enough that I can stand up when I get out of one. I mean, when I'm in a kayak and I want to get out, I kind of have to just flop over and crawl out. And so you have to wait till the water's a little bit warm to do that, you know? You can't do that in May when the water's still really cold.
Right,
so
right.
It's that time now.
Yeah,
Yes.
because we're way beyond May now too.
Right,
But
right.
that's awesome. But you know what I say? Hey, at least you're doing it. You're not
Right.
just sitting around waiting, waiting to die,
Oh,
as we
gosh,
get
no.
older, or anything like that,
No.
or just sitting around wondering what to do. So I think that's really cool. And you also have a little part-time job here now, I hear.
Yeah. Just a few hours a week.
Yeah.
But the hours that I work helps me to pay my lot rent here. So
Oh, so they'll do like a
trade.
trade.
Yeah.
Well, that's really cool.
It's very cool.
Yeah.
And I sit up there in that little booth and check people in when they come. So it's kind of a neat way to meet some of the people coming in and talk to them a little bit.
Oh, I think so too.
Yeah.
And so,
Yeah.
is there some, like, how many sites are here? Do you know?
I think somewhere like 300.
300? Okay.
I don't
Wow.
know the exact number, but a lot.
A lot, yes. And then you were telling me, and I'm going to turn the camera over here, that you get some free entertainment here out in this field here in a very short amount of time. And I might do a little short of them later on, guys. So,
2 weeks from now.
yeah, so what goes on there?
Well, the first week that I know of, one of the Port Huron high school bands comes, and they do band practice like all week out on that field. Pretty much, I mean, they're out there hours and hours every day. I bet they're out there 8 or 9 hours a day practicing for the whole week. And then we also have football camps that come, and the football players are out there hitting each other up.
Wow.
Bumping each other over and learning their moves out there. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's lots of stuff to watch.
Yeah.
And sometimes there's 4 or 5 deer wandering around over there.
Oh,
So,
that's wonderful. Wow. So yeah, so there's different trade-offs, and I'm personally, I think I would love them both in
Right.
different ways, because
Right.
you have the community in Arizona, but you have the quiet and the reprieve, and of course anybody who has 2 dogs like you and 2 cats is obviously an animal lover. So like your children, you want to think of them,
Right.
and you like it here.
For them, yes.
Yes. Now, I know this is kind of a hard, weird question, but if you were to choose one, or, had to choose one, when you're 100 years old,
Yeah.
which would you prefer?
I think I would prefer Arizona. I know that it gets hot there in the summer, but I think that it's healthier to be somewhere where you're a little more engaged and active all the time. I think that's really better for your mental health. And just getting out and getting up and doing stuff every day out in Arizona like they do would be more healthy for me, even with the heat.
Yeah.
Plus, I mean, yes, it's a beautiful day. We're sitting here, it's sunny and pleasant.
I know, so
think about it in December when the snow's up to here and we're all wrapped up. No, it doesn't work.
Yes, the weather really changes here.
Yeah.
And I know you have a couple sons and they live in the area, but you're living your life,
right?
Not necessarily to be able to see them once a month, because they can always come visit you in Arizona.
Right.
So yeah, anything about that?
Oh no, I don't see them often. I mean, they're both adults. They both have jobs and wives and lives and responsibilities,
Yeah. So I know, some of us, we get lonely as we get older because we're hanging on to our kids instead of doing our own thing. And I'm just so impressed with, when I was in Arizona and you were like, we're going to a restaurant tonight. You've not been to that, Linda? I can't believe you haven't been to that. And all these different things. And I'm like, wow, like I'm tired, and I just want to watch the sunset. And you're just like, going, and yeah.
That's one thing Arizona has that we don't really have as much here is the sunsets.
Yeah, and then we've got traffic coming and going here. I'd love to watch traffic, so this would be a great spot. And you're like one of only a couple park models here, is that correct?
Yes, there's only a few.
Yeah. And how did this home come to be?
I think, as I said in the other video to you, I had come back from Arizona last year, and I was in my sticks and bricks, and I was just like, I don't want to be here. I'm really isolated, and I don't like being here, and I don't like worrying about the grass and the snow shoveling and all of that. So I started looking, and my friend lives up near here, about a half an hour away or something, and I had told her I'm looking to find a place, and she said, well, call Covenant Hills. She said, I think there's going to be one for sale there. Now, she goes to church with this couple who are in their 90s, and she thought they were probably going to sell it because their health is so bad.
You're talking about your next door neighbor now.
Right. So when I got up here to find it, she was talking about the one next door. None of us knew that this one was for sale.
Oh, wow.
Until I got up here and the office showed it to me. So.
Oh, that's really cool.
Right.
That was a nice surprise, right?
And Ruth and Ed are still next door, which is great. They're great people, and they're not here often, but I have wonderful neighbors. So.
Oh, that's good. And then you've got another girlfriend down the street. I know you guys go to dinner and stuff too.
Oh, yeah,
so you
Kim.
make friends easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's really cool. Now, do you see your friends in Arizona?
Oh, every Saturday. Yeah.
Oh, really? You go up to Arizona?
Yeah, we're all over the place right now. Somebody's in British Columbia, somebody's in Alaska, somebody's in Seattle, somebody's in Utah, somebody's in South Dakota. What am I missing? One in Idaho.
And you fly to Arizona?
No, we do a Zoom call on Saturday mornings. There's 7 of us, and we all get on the Zoom call and we have such a fun time. We just laugh and tell each other what we're doing all week, and it's just a few of us have said it's one of the highlights of our week, just to connect with them again.
Yes. So yay for technology in that aspect.
Yeah.
So it's a Zoom call where you're all seeing each other on the screen.
Right.
Oh, I'm impressed, Debbie. Some people even hang up technology when we get older. Not you. You're just keeping with it.
Oh, I miss those ladies so much in Arizona. I just love them, and I'm just so happy to be able to connect on it when it's kind of.
I just think that's marvelous. The friends that you have and how you've made friends, and you've been such a friend to me, and I'm grateful.
God has just blessed me with so many good friends and so many good people in my life. Really.
Well,
truly.
Yeah, they say you've got to be a friend in order to have friends.
Right,
so, keep that in mind too.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and you have 2 kitty cats. I know every time I come, they kind of run around the corner.
Well, one of them's under the chair over there.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. So you have a cool little indoor space, huh, on those rainy days.
Right. Yeah, I enclosed part of that porch that's screened in so that I can sit out there and read and not have the mosquito problems. Or I can sit out there in my nightgown because it's not, you can't really see me through there.
Oh yeah,
so it's a little more private space.
Yeah, I dig that for sure.
Yeah.
So before we take a tour, just tell me in the difference in the structures of the home and what you you know, pros and cons, or what you like, because I want everyone to go back and watch the other videos so they can see what you're talking about. But you know, there are two park models, right?
Right.
And what are the differences, and what do you like, not like, whatever?
In Arizona is kind of placed front to back on the lot, whereas this one's placed, you know, what do you call it? The
Yeah,
other way on the lot.
horizontal.
Right, on
Yeah.
the lot.
Okay.
So it looks different from the, you know, from the front. It looks more like a house this way. But I don't know. They both have their great points. This one has a washer and dryer right here by my kitchen, which is wonderful. The one in Arizona has way more closet space,
Okay.
and more storage in general, I think. This one has, you know, beautiful. I mean, wait till I show you what my backyard looks like here. You
Oh,
know?
okay.
I mean, you just can't beat the location and the scenery and all of that here. Although you know, I have beautiful orange trees and gorgeous sunsets in Arizona. So, I mean, it's hard to say which one I would love best, because I just love both of them so much.
Yeah, and they both have their own unique
Yeah.
Qualities of how they're laid out and everything.
Yeah.
So
they're pretty much virtually the same size, I think. You know,
Oh,
they're
okay.
They're both right around 400 square feet, give or take 10 feet or
Okay.
something. You know.
and is this porch is a little bit more conducive to
Right.
I don't know, to sitting out, seeing things, or
Right. Sitting outside. Whoop.
oh, that's a nice little wind we've got there. Yeah.
It feels great. But
Yeah, it does.
Um,
So
Yeah, this one is newer, you know, so there's some of the stuff is newer, but it does, you know, they're both about the same size, and I like the windows in this one better. It's much brighter, you know.
okay.
The lighting inside is much nicer. but-
Okay, very cool. Yeah, just a couple little, you know, tips and hints, people thinking about things that they want to, you know, when they're considering maybe a park
Right.
model, and two homes in two different states.
Right, right.
And I think the distance between, is there a little bit more distance between homes here? Not really, huh?
Not too much. It's pretty similar.
Except that you have a nice beginning area here, where as you get into the park, it's more just RVs and,
Right.
and that kind of thing.
Right, and they're closer
Fifth
together.
wheels and
Yep.
pull behinds and all the good stuff that goes with camping.
Yep.
Yep. So, all right, Debbie. So, with I appreciate anything else that you want to add as far as, you know, thinking about living here. And
I don't think so.
No.
I'm anxious for you to see it inside, because I like I say, when I walked in the first time to see it, I was just I just fell in love with the windows and the way the living room looked, and I have a little fireplace in there too. I mean, it's like there's like everything I could ask for in there.
oh, that's
So-
awesome. Well, then, with no further ado, let's get her going here. This little tour. Thank you. I'm going to follow you in, and
Sure, come
you
on
just
in.
share whatever you feels good to you.
Yeah, come on in. It's a little cozy when you come in the door. You know?
Yeah.
My other one's a little different than that, but
Cozy's a good word.
yeah. So that way is my bedroom.
You know what? And I just love all your signs here.
Oh,
Let me get a little close up. Amazing grace. Start each day with a grateful heart. Do all things with love. You know what a sayings lover I am.
Yeah.
What a nice way to go to
And
bed.
the one there that says "Be silly, be
Honest.
honest, be kind." My sister painted that one, so that
Oh.
was kind of special to me.
Yeah, for sure, because you told us about your sister in the other video.
Right.
And for I know the plans I have for you. Yes, go check out that other video. Debbie even talks about her tattoo in that one.
Yep. And here's the.
There you are. And you're Buster, right?
That's Buster.
Buster's the more friendly. Are you getting used to me now, Buster? A little more up close. And I like your quilts. And then we'll spin around here.
The green one is supposed to be the dog space.
The green one is the dog
green quilt
space.
is supposed to be where the dogs sleep.
Oh, okay. As long as they got that down.
Right.
And
right.
you've got nice storage up
Yeah,
here. I
lots
like
of-
this little
yeah,
alcove.
Lots of junk. Yeah.
And then your dresser area and
Yeah,
closet.
there was actually another sliding door like this on that side.
Okay.
And closet, you know, and we took the door off and put my dresser in there because I needed the drawers more than I did.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep going here.
Okay.
I'm gonna, but of course, I'm gonna stop here. Jesus never fails. God will be with you. Never trust a skinny cook. Gotta love that. Oh, and here's the washer and dryer.
Yep. so close and handy.
Yeah.
You know, you can almost just take your clothes off, throw them in there, and go to bed. You know?
No kidding.
Really
Yeah.
convenient. You know? I mean, I have a washer in Arizona too, and everything dries instantly in Arizona, so you don't need a dryer. But
Oh, gotcha. You have the washer in your home? That's right.
out in the back.
Out in the back.
Yeah.
Hmm. And then we'll go in
my
here.
bathroom. Yeah.
Yep. Very nice. And your jewelry hanging all pretty and nice. Live well, love much, laugh often. I think you're doing that. And then the shower and some more sayings. All right. Very nice, Debbie.
Yep. And my little kitchen.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, in both places.
Haha. That's cute.
In both places, I have a full-size refrigerator or freezer. You know. I mean,
I'm sorry, what did you say?
in both places, I have a full-size refrigerator. You know. And
Oh,
freezer.
nice.
Yeah, lots and lots of space.
I'm getting a little bit of glare here.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Well, maybe we should just move into here then. You know.
Yep. And then lots of magnets and fun sayings.
Oh, yeah. They
Oh,
don't,
this one's special. Oh, I like your cross. You got that in Arizona and got me one
Yeah,
too.
right,
Thank you,
yeah.
Debbie. All right. And then we've got a nice little, what is this called?
What?
This whole piece of furniture. I forget what it's called.
I don't know. I mean, I have places to keep my cat and dog food and stuff like that here, and groceries. I mean, I actually this is like my pantry under here. So,
Oh, I like it.
you know. So
Yep.
that works really well.
A smooch from a pooch is good for the soul.
Can you look at that one without singing it? I can't look at it without singing it.
Like this one here?
Yeah.
Okay, well, sing it for us.
Life is very short, and there's no time for fussing and fighting, my friends. You know, Beatles.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
I love it.
Yep, I like your cat thing.
They like it too.
Do you have one of those in Arizona? I can't
I
remember.
do, but they don't use it as much in Arizona. I don't
Okay.
know. I guess it's
They
not-
must like Michigan better too.
Well, I think these things around the side so they don't fall off. I think the one in Arizona is just flat and they
Okay.
would roll off of it. So.
All right, and I'm going to
Okay.
come on the other side because I think I'm getting the glare from the windows. But
Yeah,
we've
I
got.
have the little fireplace here.
Oh yeah,
My son got me a television that would fit in there, and yep.
nice son.
I got bookshelves. I've got places down here where I can keep all my crafts. You know, I mean, it's just
Wow. Wow, Debbie, I love it. I love it. I can see why you really, the space
that's what I
and,
said
and the
when I walked in
windows.
here and saw all the windows and how bright and light it is. It's just
Yes.
and then I have that view. You know.
Yeah, that's what we're saving. We're going to save the best for last. And,
Yeah.
anyways, in my opinion, because I could
Right.
live outdoors to see your backyard. When life gives you more than you can stand, kneel. Debbie, what's this picture about? How fun is that? Pepperidge Farm bread.
That is 50 years ago. Actually, 50 years ago this summer, my son's father and I bought that truck in Detroit and loaded up everything we owned in the world and drove across the country camping, sleeping in it, living in it, and drove to Arizona or to California. We moved to California. We ended up settling in San Diego.
Mm-hmm.
We like lived in it and struggled. We really struggled. I mean, we were young and stupid. We didn't think about money much. We got out there and I got a job at a restaurant and he got like a management job in an office. And I would work like 3 to 8 or 3 to 9 or something. And I'd take my tips home and give them to him and he'd put gas in that thing to drive it to work the next day. And I had a bike where I rode my bike to the restaurant to work and then he'd pick me up and take me back home because it was dark, when we were going home. So, but we lived like that for quite a while we scrimped and saved to get a security deposit together to move in somewhere.
Wow. How old were you?
I guess I was 23.
Yeah. Young and stupid. I've been there.
Right. Like I say, 50 years ago. Yeah.
Is that what you said, young and stupid?
Yeah.
Something like that, because that's I'm talking about myself.
Yeah.
But
we didn't plan.
So Debbie, you had nomad in your heart.
That was one of the best summers of my life. It really was. I mean, there's no air conditioning in there. I mean, I have memories of driving across the desert near Needles in the dark at night because it was so hot in the day. I remember staying somewhere like a campground during the day, just trying to get through till it got dark and cooler so we could drive. But yeah, it was the best time.
Pepperidge Farm bread. Okay, guys,
Yeah.
put in the comments. Do you know anyone who's lived in a Pepperidge Farm bread truck? That's fantastic. I love that story.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm just gonna do a little, and okay, and here's your porch out here.
Right.
Yeah.
And my
Is
son-
this open easy?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. See, nice sitting area here and a view. Love the
Right.
view.
And my son built me this little cat door here.
Oh, let's see. Oh yeah.
So I can have the cats free to go in and out when they want, but I don't have to have so much hot or cold air, coming in. So
Very cool.
Let's
Just love it. So we'll do a walk through here and then going the other direction. I think we did this last time.
right.
Dun, dun, dun. Washer dryer. A little different lighting here. The bedroom. I love your painting above there. Was that already there?
Yeah.
Yep, that was there.
It's stick-on stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was kind of all over the place. I took a lot of it down, but
Oh, okay. All right. Yep, and you got your lights up there. I like those.
right.
All right, Debbie. Then let's head outdoors.
Okay, sure.
So this is really pretty right here. You were
yeah,
saying
thank you.
about the horizontal and how this is.
Right. Yeah, the way it lays across. It goes
Yeah, I love your flowers.
Oh, I was lucky. The lady before me was a gardener, and most of this is all perennials that she had planted. I don't have a green thumb at all.
Okay. Well, I can attest to that myself. I don't.
Right.
And very nice. Yeah. So just. Yep. Well, I guess you like the Beatles. There will be an answer. Let it be.
Right.
That's great.
Another great story. The first time the Beatles came to the United States was 1964, and I was 14 years old, and my dad took my sister and I to see the Beatles at Olympia Stadium in Detroit.
Oh, wow.
On their first tour of the United States.
Oh my gosh.
That's kind of a special day. It's funny, my dad dropped my 13-year-old sister and me off, no worries about security. We didn't have cell phones. I don't know how we even figured out how we were going to meet him when he picked us up. I have no clue. But you didn't worry about it. I guess you went out and stood on the corner until he showed up.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Another story for another
I
day.
think about that, like we wouldn't do that with our kids now,
No. All right. Well, let's check out this backyard,
Oh,
this
yeah.
$1 million backyard and a view.
My view, yes. And I do have a couple tomato plants even here. So,
Oh, well, let's see those. Okay, right here.
the 3 tomato plants.
Yeah.
I discovered there's some raspberries. Yep.
Raspberries?
Yeah, they're wild raspberries
Wow.
growing here. Look at.
That's
this
special.
This tomato plant's going crazy.
All right, Debbie.
These two aren't as big, but they're coming.
Wow. So this is your view. Not too many people have this here.
Yeah.
Back of your home.
Right.
AC running. I like the back. It's beautiful.
And
I
my
mean-
son just put an antenna up there for me.
Oh, nice.
I can get some TV channels here
You
now.
can sit back here in your lounge.
Yes. Yes, I love it back here. This
Sit-
backyard, how can you beat this, This view is just like, you couldn't pay anything,
No,
Couldn't
no.
pay to have this. So,
Yeah. I imagine there's people here that'll mow your yard too and
oh yeah.
help you and
Right,
Yep.
definitely.
Yep. Very, very nice, Debbie.
And you can see there's a whole group of kids over there having fun. I just feel like everybody here is here to have a good time, and it's just that kind of a happy place. I just love smelling the campfires and hearing the kids. It's just, it's just special.
Wow. So you know what? That is totally a different, like you've got your community of girlfriends here,
Right.
but you've got your community of kids here to keep you young too.
Right.
Just watching them
Yeah.
and
Oh,
being
yeah.
engaged a little bit by, if you see them or whatever.
Right. Oh yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well, Debbie, I so appreciate you having us over today and to show us your other home and living life large, 2 areas of the country that
Right.
many of us love to be,
2 tiny homes.
and 2 tiny homes.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, God is good.
Amen. Amen.
And you are living life large. So anything else that you want to share?
Only the same thing I told everybody at my last one. Don't say I want to go do this or I'm going to go do this. No, just go do it. Go do it. Go have fun. Go live your life. We don't know how long we've got.
I think we'll just end there.
Go see do.
Go see do. Thank you, Debbie.
Oh, you're
And we'll talk to you again
Yes.
back in Arizona in a few
Right.
short months.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, later. One more thing. What's going on here? You have a car.
This is my golf cart. I mean, you can't be a senior citizen living in a RV park without having a golf cart. It's just like part of the uniform. Almost.
Oh, that's awesome. And a nice little shed in the back.
Right. Oh yeah.
Yep, that's cool. All right. Talk to you later.
Yeah.
Not later. You were saying something about your storage?
Oh, yeah, I have this shed, and a year ago I moved here from my sticks and bricks, and I shoved a lot of things in there. And then I went in there 2 weeks ago, and there's bins of Christmas decorations and just all kinds of stuff. A snow shovel. I don't need a snow shovel now.
Time to go through it again.
Right. Time to clean it out.
That's awesome. No storage for you.